I think we've done an extraordinary job to evacuate as many as we have, but I'm afraid it's absolutely heartbreaking that we can't bring everybody out. And I think that point's been made very strongly, certainly by the Defence Secretary and others over the last 10 days or so. Personally, I've probably had over 100 messages from different Afghans who I know in my long association with the country. And many of those friends of mine won't make it out.
15 days since the evacuation from Afghanistan started, since the Taliban took over, thousands chose to leave their homes. Now it's coming to an end. The United States and its allies have sped up the evacuation process as the window for escape for thousands of at-risk Afghans and foreign nationals will close soon on August 31. Countries like the UK, Spain, France and Germany have already ended their evacuations. US forces are in the final phase of their evacuations before they shift their focus to loading their essential military equipment and remaining military personnel into the final departing planes. The combined effort has evacuated about 113,500 people since August 14, the day before the Taliban entered Kabul, the White House said on Friday. But many will be left behind. Germany evacuated 4,000 while they had identified 10,000 at risk. Other countries also have similar stories, lists of names of people in thousands left behind.
او هغه ماته ایمیل ویزا هر څه را لېږلي دي او زما اسناد هر څه قانوني دي نو چون بیا هم موږ د رش له وجې نشو کولی چې دغه خپل اسناد سفارت ته وړاندې کړو او هلته موږ ورشو.
Given the number of Americans who still need to be evacuated, the number of SIVs, the number of others who are members of the Afghan press, civil society leaders, women leaders, it's hard for me to imagine all of that can be accomplished between now and the end of the month.
Not only civil society leaders, but there are other Afghans who did not work directly for US or allied forces, like human rights defenders, women's rights activists, journalists, court officials, scientists, LGBTIQ people, and members of some minority communities such as the Hazara. Scholars at Risk, SAR in New York City, which finds threatened scholars safe havens at universities, says that in August alone, SAR received more than 500 applications from people in Afghanistan. The US and its allies had tried to negotiate an extended deadline for evacuation, but the Taliban had fiercely rejected the suggestion. But now, French President Emmanuel Macron has said that they have started talks with Afghanistan for further evacuations. Twin blasts at the Kabul airport that killed 13 US soldiers on August 26 ended any kind of conversations for an extension. With banks closed, supplies of foreign aid frozen, and no way to get out of the country, Afghans are now bracing themselves on how they would make ends meet in the coming future. A Federal Report.